Recently I made a couple of videos showing you all how to install Proton GE on the Steam Deck and Steam desktop application using Proton UpQT. But there was a problem with those videos. I showed you how to do it inside of the global menu settings and not each individual games. I even got called out by a viewer of the channel with them stating that this is not the best way to install Proton GE on the Steam Deck or Steam desktop application. And you know what? They're absolutely right, and I'm going to rectify it by showing you guys how to do it on each individual game, starting with the Steam Deck. So here we are inside of the install tab of my library inside of Steam Deck UI. Now if I wanted to change the Proton version of any individual game for whatever reason, all I got to do is select the game that I want to change it on, go to the Manage button on the right hand side, go to Properties, go to Compatibility, and then check off Force the use of a specific Steam Play compatibility tool. Once you're there, you're going to see on mine that GE Proton 7-40 has been selected because I set it on a global setting. So I want every single game to run GE Proton 7-40 upon install. Now, say you don't want to do that, you want to run an official Valve version of Proton, you can go ahead and select the drop-down menu and select Proton 7.0-4 or Proton Next 7.0-5, which is going to be the next version of Proton that's going to be officially released. Or you can get crazy and go ahead and select Proton Experimental, which is going to be basically a testing version of Proton that you can install and mess around with. After that, all you got to do is back out of the menu itself, and that game will be running that version of Proton that you selected. Now let's say you don't have a Steam Deck, but you run the Steam desktop application on a Linux-based gaming PC and you want to change Proton versions on each individual game. Well, I'm going to tell you it's just as easy to do that inside of the Steam desktop application as it is to do on the Steam Deck. First, select the game you want to actually change the Proton version on. Right-click the name of the game and go to Properties. Under Compatibility, you want to check off Force the use of a Steam Play compatibility tool. And as you can see for me, it's GE 7-38. Again, I set it the Proton GE version on a global setting. For whatever reason, if you wanted to go back and go to the official Valve Proton version, you can go to Proton 7.0-4, or you can go to Proton Next, which again is the next Proton version that's getting released by Valve, or getting crazy and going with Proton Experimental. Select that and then X out of the menu, and it'll update and you can run that version of Proton for that specific game. And you can do this with every game that you want to. Now the reasoning behind why you may want to run different versions of Proton on different games is that not all games run the same on any given version of Proton. Some games run really good on the Proton GE version, other games run really well with the Proton that comes with Valve out of the box. It's all about experimentation and just messing around with it and see what works best for the games that you play and your use case. If you guys want to see how to install Proton GE versions onto your Steam Deck or Steam desktop application, check out one of the videos on the screen right now. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time guys, I'm Joshua for the Love of Games, signing out. Have a great day.